every time it either resets or the
Okay, class. Now we're going to go to App Inventor.
So what I'm going to do is make
exactly where we're going to be doing most of our work here semester. All you need to do is set up Google and look
set
up
up new game.
Inventor. And you'll see right away that you have the front page of MIT App Inventor, and we're going to go to App Inventor 2.
When we click the restart button,
to the beginning, we're going to
start here. Say set up new game.
Once this page loads up, you'll see
which means
that
we're going to get the data from the database,
tutorials,
and also
there's getting started, there's a library, there's all sorts of stuff that set up in very useful. We actually are covering what's going to get started.
The exact same thing will
for us, we're going to go right now
we initialize
to create. We're going to click on here.
So once
what will happen is you're going to have to choose one of your Google accounts
random
location.
It'll set the energy, it'll make the aphid visible, it'll make the frog, live frog, PNG. It'll make it enabled, and it'll get the score to be the highest score. And really what we should also do is set the regular score to be 0.
You can say allow it
go here, label score.
And now you'll see you get a welcome message that tells you a couple of things. And one in particular is that if you have a phone or an Android device, a tablet, this is the way that you're going to connect, and we'll cover this in a little bit.
I've got all this going on already connected, so it's not going to be a problem. But what occurs to me now is that when we update we eat the aphid,
going to tell me that
we need to update the screen, the score value, so it shows up.
Starting with a new account.
Again, let's go and take a score.
And you guys will be able to see me begin in exactly the way that I think you'll be doing it too.
Put that in here, and we'll do a join.
All I have to do is click New Project up here, and give it a name.
Text here. We'll say score colon
and say OK. Now if I put a space in here, for example, watch what happens. Can't have a space.
And then we're also going
project names have to only have letters, numbers,
of this global score.
Get rid of that space.
The variable get,
and that's called camel case, where it's the first letter score capital of each word.
Now let's take a look at how that works.
Here we've got a first project, and it'll come up.
Okay, I'm looking at our game, and we've got scores that are working. And we've got a high score
which
of what was formerly 1. But if I hit the restart button, because our score was just 3, the restart
and then you have the component section which tells you what's over here,
becomes
and then the properties which describes each of them.
Now we've got a high score of 3. Great.
For example, if I
our score starts at the same level.
I can drag it over
that means is we need to go
and see it on the screen.
The initialize, so we reset the score within the game. Let's do that.
And it's called button 1. Now I can
do so. We've got to come in here with restart game. And then we'll just say variable
now,
score.
when I click on first button, this is highlighted. If I click on screen, which I can also rename, or I can't rename the screen, but I can change the properties within it. If I come over here and set the screen 1 property 2.
Okay, and back to our game.
Changes right here.
And
we see right away that the properties of these 0 widgets that are on the screen are controlled by the properties here. So if I select either
help them one more time,
or clicking over here on my first button, I can also change the text.
Here, come on, frog. Now we got 2, 3. It's happening. This high score is 6.
Now you see we've got
things are looking good.
We can add other things like checkbox. We can add any one of the user interface designer.
That's our game, guys. It looks like we've got a score.
We also have layout, which allow us instead of having a horizontal
we just need to make sure
setup, we can have a horizontal or a table arrangement.
We're good to go.
We've got media that we can add, and this is like video, audio, recording, speech to text, all sorts of cool stuff. And here, for example, Yandex is a translator. Then we have drawing and animation, which has a number of items that you can have bounce around the screen. We also have sensors, which is very cool because we've got an accelerometer, location sensor, GPS, orientation, depending on the tilt of the phone, for example. There's social components that have things like Twitter, texting, phone calls, emails. Storage, which includes files that you can store data on, WebDB, TinyDB. Both of them are databases that you can put information onto the web, or even a Fusion table control, which allows you access to Fusion tables that are online. Connectivity gives you opportunities to start activities, different apps, connect to Bluetooth, or even talk to the web. And then Lego is something we're not going to cover in this class, but there's an NXT set of Legos that allow you to program how these blocks behave, right? How the apps behave, and then you can use your Android app to control the Lego NXT set. This is the user interface designer. You've got the palette, you've got the viewer, you've got the components, and then you've got properties. And then finally, we've got the blocks editor, which is what we'll cover next, and that's where you set the behaviors.